As the old saying goes, it takes a village to raise a child. This story is all about community spirit. I'm actually on a ferry. We left downtown Seattle heading to Bainbridge Island. It's home to more than 22,000 people, and there's a community there that's come a long way since its logging and shipbuilding days. At Grow Community, the homes are grouped into tiny neighborhoods, nestled around shared walkways and gardens with parking on the perimeter. It's a lesson in urban planning.
So Maria, you not only helped to create this concept, but you're living here with your family, correct? What's it like?
Exactly. Well, I was warned that it would be a bad idea to live in a development that I'd created myself, but I really wanted to experience what it would be like. This is a community where people can live in a way that reduces their ecological footprint overall. Not only that, it's a place that is fun and interesting to live and healthy. We decided we had to create something that was completely new, completely different by asking people we knew, if you could create the perfect neighborhood, what would it look like? We heard time and time again, I'd love to live in a neighborhood where I know my neighbors, where the paths are safe for the kids to run and play. This is a place where we've designed very intentionally so people will unintentionally connect with their neighbors. The gardens are out front in the front yard, and so again, it becomes a place that is really more fun and easier sort of lifestyle for people, and so it attracted a variety of different people.
The homes here all have a small footprint. Some are 1,100 square feet. They're designed to be much more efficient and healthier to live in.
I was born in England, and so know European homes, which are a lot smaller. So we used a lot of tricks that I learned over there. On the main living spaces, they're very open plan homes, so that their space can be used flexibly. One of the keys is we use a lot of windows. In the Northwest here, the light is a precious commodity, and so we want to let as much of that in as possible. We ended up using the Marvin Integrity Wood Ultrex line, so fiberglass window on the outside, wood on the inside.
Right outside, there are small sheds to help with downsizing.
It was that space where you can do art or jewelry making or home office. And they're not on every property in the community, but they are being used for all those different things.
Developer Greg Lodikis helped bring the vision of a more connected, greener community to life.
We have this spot where our residents can walk out their front doors and in 5 minutes be down into the little urban village of Winslow. A nice location to get the things that you need on a daily basis. This development really has some interesting properties in it, right? Like the solar panel, it's pretty extensive. 100% of the homes have solar, and that was all done by the residents here. Our effort was to work with the manufacturers of solar to create this package that was too hard to pass up. The residents were able to get a secondary loan, get solar on their roof, get their home to net zero, meaning producing all the energy it uses, and get paid for that. Had you ever done a project like this? It was unique, it definitely was. We want to create conversation about how you can build a deep green, how you can produce your own energy, how you can conserve energy, and how you can kind of reconnect to people while doing all that. Some of the big things that we're missing is intergenerational living and the way we develop properties. And so we get excited both in this phase and our next phase about creating more of that for people that want to age in place and mix with families and kids, and we think that's a healthy ingredient recipe. You know, I got to tell you, I really like this place, and the people we spoke to today, they're not just talking the talk. When the cameras weren't rolling, people were walking by, they were saying hello, how are you doing? It's that sense of community that really is a throwback, and while it's modern design and it's net zero impact, these types of ideas we could place anywhere in the U.S.